Hello and welcome. This is Cryptos Chain with a new episode of Simple Cryptocurrency Reviews. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Waves, which is a decentralized exchange on its own blockchain. Okay, this is not a sponsored review. I'm doing this review because I want to cover it and I want the video to be on my channel for anybody searching for this project, searching for information. This is going to be one of the latest videos on Waves. There are some out there already if you want to check them out, but I want to do one for my own channel too. Now, so let's get right in. As we can see on CoinMarketCap, the current price of this coin is currently trading at 268. The circulating supply is 100 million waves. And if we go to the markets, we can see that they're available on multiple exchanges, including Bithumb, Binance, and some of the bigger exchanges. Of course, Waves itself, which is the decentralized exchange, it can be bought there. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm only specifying where you can find it. Now, if we go to the social section, we can see that they've been quite active on their Twitter channel. So they've actually posted 9 hours ago. They've mentioned the Chinese New Year as well. So yes, Happy New Year to any Chinese people watching my video. It's the year of the pig. So yeah, they're quite active. Also, they've got a Reddit page, so we can see some social media information here. And this is always a good sign, right? When a project has activity on both Twitter and Reddit and communicating with the community as well as on Telegram, right? We need to see a lot of activity and of course progress from the project. So not only do we need to see community activity, but also progress, right? So interaction is one thing, but if we don't see progress, that's not good, right? This is what we're looking for when we're interested in looking into a project and analyzing it. Okay, let's go straight to their website. So we're on wavesplatform.com. Use blockchain. It's easy with Waves. So the first thing that you see here is the website looks pretty cool. Pretty new, right? So new style website. It's not an old style website like you see in some of the other projects. Pretty futuristic with the design here with the media and the boxes all splitting, pretty much reflecting the blockchain. So yeah, they're saying you can issue, store, manage, trade, analyze your digital assets safely with Waves blockchain platform and decentralized exchange. So you've got the option to download the client, the desktop version, or the online client, which is the web version, and they've also got a wallet built in, right? You've got a wallet where you can store multiple coins and also access the decentralized exchange. So it actually tells you here that you can create a multiple currency wallet. So in addition to Waves tokens, thousands of other kinds of tokens have also been released on the platform, many of which have gone through an ICO and have huge potential. We support fiat money, dollars, euros, as well as cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and more. The list is constantly expanding. So this is how it looks here. We're going to have a look at the web version in a moment, but let's just quickly go through the website and actually talk about some of these features that they've got. So you can transfer funds from person to person. Okay, they're saying that Waves has a high network speed with hundreds of transactions per second. So this is very good, right? This is what we want to see. This is actually better than Ethereum if we were to compare it at that scale, right? Because Ethereum can only do about 15 transactions per second on average. If you watched my video with Shoshi, who's also a YouTuber and an Ethereum developer, we do actually talk about the transactions per second for Ethereum. So yes, Waves is actually doing much better than that. So yeah, which makes it as a convenient and possible to transfer cryptocurrency between network members instantly. So this is quite good. Also, you can take advantage of the platform's high security. So your balance is stored on a blockchain that only you can access and only you can manage your crypto assets. Your tokens are stored on a blockchain that only you can access. Now, this is a bit questionable, right? Because you've got the web wallet. So how secure is it really? Because if somebody was to hack your computer, and you store your private key on your web wallet, right? So I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe they can prove me wrong. But in my opinion, until they're stored on cold storage, they're not really 100% secure. So keep that in mind, okay? When you see this kind of news or anybody mentioning things like that. Now, leasing. So this is one of the cool features that I like about this project is that you can lease any sum of waves, okay, to miners in order to generate interest. So this is pretty cool, and you can also refund at any time in 2 clicks. So this is actually very important. Actually, if, again, just to reflect back on the video with Hashoshi, one of the concerns from the community was about a project called Ontology, which some of you may be aware of, where you can stake your coins, and once you stake them to a node, you need to wait 2 entire rounds, which is more or less about 3 or 4 weeks before you can withdraw them. Now, this is good with Waves because here we can see that you can access them pretty much instantly, and this is what a lot of investors want to see. They don't want to be stuck waiting for weeks. So one of the downsides of Ontology, unfortunately, is the node staking blockage for 2 weeks, right? For 4 weeks, for 2 rounds basically. It could be less than 4 weeks. Again, it could be down to 2 days if it gets faster and we see more transactions on that blockchain. But yeah, this is how it is at the moment. So yes, Waves does actually better than them if we were to compare them. Again, this is not a comparison video, so I apologize if I bother you in any way with this, but I just wanted to bring this up and just to remind you the difference and the importance of having access to your funds instantly, even when you lend, right? Okay, maybe the reward may not be so big, we don't know that. You need to read through it, but yeah. Okay, mining. So Waves uses a proof of stake algorithm. So you can start mining. All you need to do is to download and launch the node and have 1000 Waves in your wallet. So you need to have that as a minimum requirement. Then you've got the Waves wallet as well, the mobile version. So you can get it on Google Play and App Store. How do you start using it? So yeah, you need to create an account, fill in your wallet fill your wallet with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Zcash, US dollars or euros, and you can convert them to Waves tokens using a decentralized exchange. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. And once again, it just shows you how the exchange looks like. Real liquidity, so they've got more than $6.3 million on 24 hours, right? That's not a lot compared to centralized exchanges, but remember, we're talking about decentralized exchanges. Not a lot of people use them simply because of the liquidity problem, but I think this liquidity problem will be overcome in the near future as more crypto enthusiasts join the space, learn about the wallets, learn how to store their crypto basically in the wallets and not on centralized exchanges, not having to rely on customer support to sort their problems if they face them, being in control of their own funds. This is what it's all about, having a decentralized exchange, having a crypto wallet, and being in control of your funds. Insanely low fees, so less than 1 cent, 0.003 waves per order, which is quite good. And of course the crypto gateways, which are the different pairings. We've got Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, etc. Friendly UI, so fast and easy to use, okay, but I do have something to comment about it, and I'll get to that when we open the DEX. Now, among the amazing features of the Waves DEX are the following: decentralized and anonymous, no middleman, so we know about that, fast and secure. Matcher nodes execute trades in near real time, whilst the Waves NG protocol ensures that settlement occurs on the blockchain within seconds, giving speed similar to centralized exchanges. Unlimited withdrawals for crypto, so no high fees or daily limits, of course, because this is what the decentralized exchange is all about. You should not have a limit. Again, if you've watched my video on Switch or the decentralized exchange, it's exactly the same. No limit. You withdraw from the smart contract whenever you want. You deposit whenever you want. No limits whatsoever. This is what I love about decentralized. This is another thing that I really like about them. No limits, right? Okay, issue a token and see it on the DEX. So all tokens launched within Waves platform appear on the DEX immediately after the issuance and can be traded instantly. You can trade of any pairs, so easy and flexible search for a given pair. Of course, there should be some sort of limit. I don't think they've got all the pairs, so we'll look into that in a moment. And available for any device, you can use it anywhere. So that's a pro here. That's something good. Issuing your tokens and token sales. So cryptographically secured blockchain tokens allow any business to issue its own internal digital currency on the blockchain and to pay for goods and services within its project. The actual cost of tokens is established using open market mechanisms. So the role of the token is determined by the nature of each individual project and can be integrated into it, not only as an internal currency but also as a token for decentralized voting, as a rating system or loyalty program. So yes, this is actually pretty good because you can issue your tokens. If you're an ICO, you can raise funds for the development of the project, get loyal users of your product, etc., etc. Now, ICOs, I think they actually need to change this in my opinion, because now we're moving towards STOs, security token offerings. ICOs are not really trusted in my opinion, at least maybe now, but at the beginning of 2017, end of 2017, and even the start of 2018, a lot of them turned out to be scams, unfortunately. So no security to the investors whatsoever. So this is why we're moving towards STOs, security token offerings. And if you check out my channel tomorrow, I'm gonna do a video which is gonna be a webcast with two people in which we're going to talk about STOs. Okay, so it's going to be quite interesting. One of them is Steve Good from the coin chat. Okay, he does a lot of podcasts. He's also got a YouTube channel, and yeah, it's going to be pretty good. And Crypto Beast as well. So yeah, it's going to be two people. We're going to have a chat about STOs, and we're going to break it down. Actually, Steve Good has a lot of experience on STOs because he's also an advisor for a number of companies. So he's going to have a lot to bring to the table in terms of that. Okay, so to continue on there, it just reminds you that you need to install the Waves client. You need to fill in the Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., all the different currencies, and you pay a small commission. So this is how it looks here. Okay, so if we go to the company, okay, it tells us here that they've been found in 2016, so not too long ago. Waves platform's mission is to reinvent the DNA of entrepreneurship around the world by providing a shared infrastructure, offering easy-to-use, highly functional tools to make blockchain available to every person or organization that can benefit from it. So here we can see the team, and actually this is quite interesting because it gives us that kind of startup feel. So yeah, if you look at this photo here, I mean, the first thing you think is like, okay, this is that startup feel where everyone is together, everyone's friendly with each other, everyone's communicating. You know, it's not that sort of corporation feel where nobody knows each other and things like that. Only the executives know each other, and the rest of the people are like on a different floor, you know, and they don't really get to talk to the executives and that kind of thing. Whereas here, it gives you that family feel where it doesn't matter if you're the CEO, you may still talk to developers, you may still talk to customer support staff and things like that. So I think that's quite important from that aspect. Of course, if the company was to grow, it may change into a corporation like all the other companies. Not all of them can maintain that startup feel, let's say. So yes, Waves is a decentralized blockchain platform focusing on custom blockchain token operations. National currencies transfer is maintained on the Waves blockchain through compliant gateway operations, and they've been mentioned in Forbes, CoinDesk, American Banker, etc. So that's pretty cool, and Cointelegraph as well. So yes, that looks pretty cool. And let's look at the actual decentralized exchange. So let me go back to it. Let me open it again. Sorry, back to main page. Okay, let me type in the password again. Need to log in. It actually logs you out after a while of inactivity. Let me close out of this. Okay, let's see. So this is how it looks, right? I'm logged in. I've created a test account just to show you how to. I need to back up the seat. I don't want to do that. Okay, so yeah, here we can see the balances. Okay, 0 Waves, 0 Bitcoin. You can send and receive. So I'm not going to go through it in depth because this is not a demo for Waves, so for the decentralized exchange, but this is pretty much how it looks like. So yeah, you've got the balance here. If you're interested to find out transactions, etc., again, you've got the send and receive button. You've got the receive, got the send. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as a traditional wallet that you may use. So yeah, you can even scan the QR code. So it's pretty cool, easy to use, simple. But yeah, let's go to the exchange actually. And oh yeah, and this is the leasing section. So I want to talk about that before we go to the exchange. So in the leasing section, when you click on start lease, this is how it looks. So you've got all the different nodes here. Okay, this is the pool, the leasing pool. So here you can choose a pool and you can select to which pool you want to lease, right? So it is possible to do so within this platform, which is pretty cool. It's pretty unique in that sense because we haven't seen that with other decentralized exchanges. At least I haven't. If you have, please leave a comment below and let me know. I'm actually curious what other decentralized exchanges do give you that feature. If we click here, this actually takes us to the decentralized exchange. So here we've got the different pairings. We've got Waves, BTC, Ethereum, and we've got the different coins here. And if we click here, what is this? This is the token generation. Okay, so here you can actually select, you can actually generate some tokens. Name of your asset. Okay, total tokens that your asset will contain. So yeah, you can actually set the amount of tokens that you want here, which is pretty cool if you want to create your own tokens to generate them. So let's go back to this. So yeah, what is my impression on this decentralized exchange? Okay, maybe it's easy to use. Maybe the graphs are not the best. Okay, maybe some traders would complain and say, actually, no, I would like to have different options here, different features. They have quite a lot of features actually, but maybe not enough if you're a trader. Personally, I'm not a trader, so I don't know. A trader will be able to give more feedback on this. It does look a bit limited. You've got quite a lot of options if you're just a person wanting to buy and sell and maybe do some occasional trading. But if you're deep into trading, you may want to use other tools. But what I don't like about this decentralized exchange is the actual GUI itself. So to me, it looks really basic. Like the website is really cool. As soon as you go on it, it attracts you. It's like, wow, this is futuristic. You've got high expectations. You go in with a high expectation when you see the website, and as soon as you open the decks, you're like, oh damn it, I feel let down, you know? Because to me this is just like white and blue and red in the graphs here, and black here for the pairings. I mean, it's just really basic in my opinion, right? I think they should really change the GUI. This is one of the cons that I have with this project. I don't like their GUI. I hope they're working to change it and to make it newer and cutting edge, let's say, and colorful. I don't know. They could actually improve it. There are ways they could improve it. They should look at other decentralized exchanges, maybe not copy them, but maybe get some ideas from them and actually implement them. Because personally, I'm not too happy with this GUI, right? Okay, of course, if I want to just buy some tokens or coins, or I want to do some trading, maybe I will not care so much about it. But, you know, it is nice to see a good design, right? So if you see that good design, it kind of attracts you to come to the exchange, in my opinion. This is my personal opinion. I'm not sure what you think. Please let me know again. Just to remind you, leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the GUI design, because personally I'm not too happy with this GUI, right? Like I said, they could make it better. So yeah, I mean, yeah, just to get back on their website, look, I mean, if you're on their website, it looks pretty cool, it looks futuristic, it looks new, right? But as soon as you hit the exchange, boom, you know, yeah, yeah. It's basically, it's like a basic exchange. This is the way I could say, right? Not to bash on them, but it just looks very basic. They could do better. I understand they started in 2016, but they should focus on the GUI too, besides the functionality. So yeah, that's my review on Waves. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my content and you want to see more content. Do like the video if you enjoyed it, of course, and leave a comment below if you have any sort of questions, any sort of doubts or opinions on this project. What do you think about it? What is your opinion? I'm actually curious to hear it, especially your opinion on the decentralized exchange. Like I said, I'm not happy with the GUI. The project looks good. The project is progressing. They've got a lot of features, especially the leasing feature, which I think is really awesome. Their supply is 100 million, so it's not too big. But yeah, this is pretty much my take on Waves. We'll need to keep an eye out and see how they progress, but they've been doing pretty well so far. Cool. That should be it from today. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.